Could you identify yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Bobbie Slater, and I'm not subsidized by anybody today. We're moving closer, it looks like, to approving a tax that will hurt the least affluent among us. Everything they buy, their food, their medicine, the rent they pay, will be higher January 1st if you approve this. But that doesn't seem to matter, and it didn't matter to the legislature either. If the Federal Transit Administration doesn't approve this project, there are no provisions made to return the money. You should have demanded that provision. Instead, you may vote to raise a tax to give the city and state more money, which could be seen as under false pretenses. Are you sure, how sure are you that you might not wake up on January 1st and say, this might have grievous economic consequences to my city? How sure are you that the Federal Transit Administration will even approve this project? The Federal Transit Administration could disapprove it. In 2003, the city embarked on a very poorly planned bus rapid transit project in Waikiki. After a lawsuit was brought against the city, which further exposed the inept planning, the FTA pulled the record of decision and stopped the project midway. That was the first time in FTA history that a project was stopped after construction was started, and it set a precedent. It could happen again. You must ask yourself, how very sure am I that this is a really well thought out plan? Now, I'd like to take a second and say that I also went to Portland only to view the transit projects, the TODs around the stations. I spent 2.5 days visiting them. And we must have been at a different Portland, because I saw developments where I did not see, and I spent hours looking for them, not one single family. I saw single family, quote unquote, homes where there was no backyard, although they were built to look like there was a backyard. Portland is closing 4 and 5 elementary schools a year because their population is moving. They're moving out of Portland. They may be moving to further away from Portland. Many are moving to Vancouver because they can't afford to live there anymore. And they've been regulated out of the housing market. Thank you.